It is possible that two satellites could collide tonight over the United States. This is expected to happen around 7 o'clock over Pittsburgh. Leo Labs follows orbiting debris and satellites, and the lab says decommissioned space telescope and experimental U.S. payload are going to pass by each other. So initially they thought the satellites had a 1 in 1,000 chance of colliding. Now they're saying they could pass anywhere from 43 to 285 feet apart. It's unclear if the International Space Station could be in danger because of this, or if falling objects would put anyone here on Earth in danger.
You know, it used to be that only NASA would be exploring space around the United States, but now private space companies are all in this game, and none more successful than SpaceX, owned by Elon Musk. We hear about that a lot. Now, their most recent project will blow your mind. Take a look.
Engines ignition, liftoff.
Well, by now, you may have seen the video of SpaceX's Falcon rockets dumping 60 of their Starlink satellites at a time over our planet. All right, so you may be saying 60 satellites, really? Let's go get a closer look. So each launch brings 60 more satellites to orbit. The grand total so far, 240. They may have 800 by the end of the year, and they have permission for up to 12,000 of these. Talk about a traffic jam. They're all a part of what's called the Starlink Network, hundreds of low-orbit satellites that could bring internet coverage to places where it was nearly impossible. Huh? Yay! Good news for those rural areas, and actually it could be operational by the end of the year. Let's just hope the GPS systems work and keep them away from each other. We don't need outer space traffic accidents. Don't.
Oh no.
I know, but that didn't happen for real. We were kidding. But the issue is that they have permission to put 12,000 satellites around the globe, really. And over the United States, they're trying to get between 600 and 800 by the end of this year. They have 24 more missions where they'll launch 60 at a time. And so there's a possibility we'll have 1,000 satellites just from that company over our area by then that will allow remote areas to have internet, but up to 12,000 at some point, and they want to put 6,000 in the next 6 to 8 years.
I mean, SpaceX is doing a lot. When I used to live in Central Texas, I lived on the Waco-McGregor line, and SpaceX has a facility there, so whenever they would be testing their rockets, I could hear that from my apartment, and the apartment would shake a little bit, kind of just like the train as you would if you lived in downtown Greensboro. It's very interesting.
Keep in mind
the work that they're doing.
Their rockets, it is, because their rockets, once they blast off, even when they blow off the doors of the whatever, they are designed to come back to a certain area, and they're caught in nets on these boats. It's amazing, and then the rocket itself comes back in after it puts the satellites out and lands vertically at the pad. That's pretty, so they reuse them over and over.
Right, that's impressive.